We're back. We are back to the warehouse for Blitzball Battle 5. Dalty is still salty. Let's talk Blitzball. Welcome to the Blitzball Boys, the podcast about Blitzball and boys, but lately about Blitzball. I'm your co-host, Brennan Ruppel, along with my fellow host, Peter Del Rey.
Hey, Brendan!
Ow!
We got him.
Trying to get fake energy on a Monday.
Fake energy on Monday.
Ooh, yeah.
Late with the episode because we stink.
We stink.
Brendan and I forgot about the plans we had this weekend, so we were not. Brendan famously Friday nights can't record because it's his date night.
Yeah, date night leads to, watching Gilmore Girls on the couch.
I found a TikTok of this guy who's watching Gilmore Girls, and he just fucking hates Rory.
I hate him. Oh, okay, no, that's good.
He
never mind.
hates
I was going to say hates the show. Rory, yeah, I've been coming around on Rory.
His whole fucking thing. Haven't you seen the show before?
Yeah, but in rewatches, you find like certain things you have different perspectives every time you watch a show.
You know what's funny? I've watched Community 4 times now. Mm-hmm. Right? First time watching it, Troy and Abed are my favorite.
Yeah.
Second time watching it, I found that I really liked Shirley, and Shirley was like one of my favorites.
Interesting.
Third and fourth time watching, it's back to Troy and Abed.
Shirley.
Maybe Annie. There was one point where I was just like, Shirley's so fucking annoying. She's still great. Community's great. Watch it if you haven't. But yeah, going back to us taking a break for a weekend because we were too busy, bad scheduling. What a game to fucking skip, essentially.
I know. I think we actually got a comment from somebody. I forget their weird username, but shout this person that you know who you are that said post game 5 with the gun emoji.
Oh, is that what that said?
Yeah,
that's funny. Really funny.
So they're waiting to hear this one.
All right, you'll get it. Most exciting game yet, in my opinion. Definitely the most to talk about. Biggest offensive game. I think this is the first one where we got more than a 500 batting average across the entire game. Mm-hmm. But Brendy, before we spoil too much, why don't you go ahead and burn the motherfucking shit out of this?
Spoil my sound.
There it is. Rated R. Sorry,
R.
parents. Don't let your kids listen to this.
We got Ice Lovias as Jack the Ripper looks to not get murdered on the mound. Nicky Cass already ate, but says he could go for a fourth meal as he orders an Oppo Taco to put up a 5 spot. We got Ice needs to put up some runs, and Captain Jack will hit one high tonight. A 2-run blast gets them on the board, but the love train keeps on rolling as Nicky and Dalton put up 4 more to seemingly put this game out of reach. We got Ice will not go down without a fight. Zoe shows us his grand salami and puts him within 2. Saved by Private Ryan, Dalton gets out of the hectic inning and finishes the game. Lovias wins 9-7.
9-7? Are you kidding me? When's the last time you could remember a game being this high scoring? Because the only one to me is Como versus We Got Ice in the finals of BB3.
When me and Chris play, it's often this high. No, I don't know. This is by far, that's true. By far the highest scoring game in the spoiler. It's followed by like a 0-0 game.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we don't know about that yet.
We don't know about. We haven't watched it yet.
We don't know about that yet. Just a prediction.
Just a prediction.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was great to obviously see the bats go like crazy. You get to that later inning, and you're like, well, that didn't last long. They can't climb back from this, and they
can't what?
They can't climb back from this.
What was it that you said before that though?
Climb.
No. You said something.
Peter, it's not a disgusting episode.
Brendan, I already told the parents to stop the kids
so
from
just
listening.
lean into it.
We're going to lean into it, guys. This is Blitzball Boys After Dark.
They can't climb back from that one. So they get pretty close, though. They get pretty damn close. Like you said off air earlier, they make it a game before even recording it out. We have now learned that the official rule for coming back when you're down by more than 5 runs is to bring the game within. You have to cut the lead in half before you record 2 outs.
Is that what it is? I thought that it was that they had to bring the game within 5 because that would make it like a true inning.
I believe the lead has to be cut in half before 2 outs.
All right.
And then you're right. You can only tie. Yeah.
You can only tie. I at no point knew where this game was going. First run happens. We Got Ice is not the team that we've been expecting this tournament at all. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
Jack doesn't pitch anymore, but he can. Jack doesn't pitch anymore, but he could rake. All of a sudden, he can rake.
I mean, he's always been pretty decent at batting.
Sometimes not, though. Sometimes he has like great pitching tournaments and bad hitting tournaments. Every once in a while, you'll see some spark in his bat, but oh boy. Peter's character. We haven't seen him since DVPs, maybe.
Keep talking, bro. Keep talking for people on Spotify. They don't know.
But yeah, I mean, Jack just looks like he can't figure it out, and they were mentioning it in the booth, too. He just looks like Jack, the happy-go-lucky, like, silly, goofy guy, is, like, upset at himself and was trying so hard to be himself, and it's just not working out. The best pitch of the game was the one that he threw behind his back.
Crazy.
It seems like he said it straight up when he was being interviewed by Kelsey. He's missing a lot, and when he's not missing, it's middle. And that's as simple as a guess. Like, when you're right down the middle, no matter how nasty the pitch is, it's going to get hit by good hitters.
Yeah, I mean, there was speculation that his arm was hurt. There was speculation.
We found out it was from just a fall, so not like a throwing motion pain, more like a bruise.
He's also been like doing more velocity stuff with We Got Ice in the warehouse, so it could be just his adjustment is off. But regardless, this is a team now, I want to say, 2 battles in a row that I've expected to be like the de facto favorites. And this is 2 battles in a row where I've been very disappointed. Sorry, Zoe. Sorry, Jack. I'm sorry that it doesn't seem serious when I look like this, but it's true.
But it's really serious.
Like, it's really disappointing. It's really, really disappointing. I want to see a full heel turn out of this. I know we won't get it. They laugh at themselves too much, but I want to see a full heel turn of like, fuck you then, we're not making jokes anymore.
Hey, they said it before, they're not main tournament guys. They like all the alt tournaments is the ones they like to win. So,
do you think they're going to get skunked?
They might get skunked.
Genuinely. Like, looking at all of this, there is the feeling of like, okay, 3 teams have the ability to be skunked. And I'm thinking it might happen.
So let's get some points here, minimum. Is it if they make a semifinal run?
Yeah, I believe so.
They need to win a playoff game.
Yeah.
And they're already in the quarterfinals with the win in the regular season.
Right.
So they need to win 1 game, and they don't get skunked. But they might not.
They might not. But yeah, Love Yous, again, I mean, what happened in the first game? Did Jack get out of the first inning in the first game against Baggage? Yeah.
I think so.
No, they didn't.
But it was tough. I think it was a tough run.
Let me see.
Oh, no, they had Zoe finish that inning.
Yeah. So, Zoe got out of that one, and then Jack couldn't. How many outs did Jack get? 2. He only recorded 2 outs in the first game, and then 4 outs in this one. But he got, he got taken for a ride in this first inning, and We Got Ice can't feasibly win this whole thing if Jack isn't firing on all cylinders. So you go into this next one, the bottom of the first, thinking, all right, well, if there's a team that could hit, We Got Ice has 2 hitters for sure.
Yeah.
This isn't like Wooga's where it's like, Jimmy will hit, Dan's a question. It's not like for Forgotten Rotten where it's like, at right now at least it feels like Shelfie will hit and Trevor's a question. There's I could go through every team. Del Caribe.
Go for it.
Luke can hit. Joe's is a question. Like, this is a team along with Love Yous where both of the guys are threats at the plate. So you say, okay, they can even this up, and pretty evidently right away Zoe gets a walk because We Got Ice. I have it in my notes somewhere that these 2 have probably the best eye in the warehouse out of anybody who's played.
Yeah.
And then Jack hits a home run, and you say, we're back. Let's go. And then
that's going to help a little bit, too, with his confidence about giving up all those runs, and then he himself gets a couple back, but it kind of stops there.
Nicky gets a strikeout. Jack hits a double. Jack's feeling it at the plate. I think Jack ended the day 3 for 5 at the plate, which is incredible. Zoe was 2 for 6, not his best. And then Dalton comes in to finish the inning, and he's fucking Mariano right now. I don't understand what's going on. Dalton
Yeah.
seems completely untouchable. I know he gets an earned run on him during this game, but like he was unbelievable. Lovey's going to the bottom of the fifth or the bottom of the second, up 5-2, and then they put up almost 5 again.
Yeah.
Where they get 4, but like this one, Zoe's walking in a run. Dalton's hitting a single on Zoe to get another run. It was just like single, walk, single. All of a sudden, Lovey's have 9 runs.
Yeah.
You know?
Dalton seems like he's just a really
ridiculous.
hard player to get out right now. He just, like, what did he go 5 or 6 today? And he's just that player that we've seen in ball and play, which is obviously much easier to hit in. But he's taken that approach and just been hitting, just peppering the ball all over the field. Pepper the duck.
Pepper the duck.
And then we get the pop from Nicky. Like Nicky's been giving pop now when he needs it. I think he slowed down his approach. He wore the glasses. That helps.
Why did he not wear them first day?
He fully forgot them.
Fully forgot them. Famously huge. Don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
Nicola, don't do it again.
Yeah. No, I mean, if Dalton's hitting like this, and if Nicky will give you some pop every few at bats or so,
Soda
or Soto. If Juan Soto's in this
pop.
team, yeah, it's just a little different. Soda pop. Pop.
Sink.
Do you know that there's a Backstreet Boys song, Everybody, the song Everybody, is technically a Halloween song?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Rock
really
your
spooky.
body.
I think it's actually because they're, in the music video, they're dressed in like Halloween costumes.
Looking it up.
it out.
Everybody.
But yeah, I didn't have Lovey as this big of a threat coming into this tournament.
Do you hear that?
No, I don't hear it.
No?
No.
Okay, good. I'm getting a call. My landline is right here. So
You have a landline?
Kristen demanded it. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So
I want to call your house
What am I
phone.
going to say?
Give
I
out
don't
your house
think
phone
that
number
they're
right
in
now.
Halloween costumes in this video, Brendan. I think they're just dressed up like it's I don't know my home phone number.
Well,
I know my
everybody
parents'
punch in a
old
bunch of numbers
home
and figure it
phone
out. He'll pick up.
Backstreet Boys are kind of sexy.
Yeah, they're not bad. Bring us
Lovey's
back.
pitching now. Bottom of the second. They're down fucking 7 runs. Right? They explain these rules to us.
Peter
they
doesn't
gotta,
understand them. He thinks they're
I
something
don't
else.
They essentially have to score first 4 runs, and then they get the full 3 outs. Otherwise, they only get 2 outs to play with.
So
And
they just
me
had to score 5 runs instead. 4 runs.
Me thinking how good Nicky and Dalton have been on the mound. Easy, this game's over. Easy peasy. Zoe gets a hit right away off of Nicky because Zoe is Zoe. Walk. First run.
Mm-hmm.
Nicky and Dalton can't get it done. And then Nicky's pitching again. Zoe is up.
Boom.
What do you know?
What do you know?
Zoe does what early tournament Zoe does, and he hits a grand slam. The We Got Icers officially have 3 outs left because no outs have been recorded. Then Dalton gets in, first pitch, Jack hits a single, and I'm thinking, We Got Ice is going to win this fucking game. We're going to an at-bat off. And then 1, 2, 3.
Oof.
Tap to Nicky, hit up the middle. Ryan makes an amazing gameplay saving play, which when that happened, the first thing that popped into my head was, I was so confident.
we wouldn't have
I
a
was
play
so
of the game.
confident that he was
Yeah.
never going to get a
Yeah.
top 5 play in this
It
tournament.
was a big moment.
And then Zoe swings, hits the ball off the sidewall. Nicky catches it. Game over. Lovey's win 9-7 in an absolute classic in the warehouse.
I mean, really impressive ice in their veins type of game here by being that far down and still like just kind of living right in that moment and not letting it get to them. getting those walks, taking their pitches, understanding that base runners are super important in this moment. And then Zoe having the presence of mind to just do what he does best and take a nice, easy swing, get the barrel on the ball, and it'll go far. He's one of those guys that just never overswings.
Ball go far.
Ball go far.
Okay,
Zoe swing, ball go far.
Zoe swing, ball go far. Game over. Love you, win.
You just do my burn?
Oh, you're welcome. Caveman burns from now on, everybody. We love it. It was, in my opinion, the best warehouse game that we've seen this tournament cycle. Definitely, I'd say in Blitzball Battle 5. Chris, pretty famously, friend of the pod, plays Blitzball Brendan on Sundays. He texted us. How many times did he text us just being like, this game is fucking nuts.
He was really into it.
He was
I'm
super
glad he's still
into
watching.
it.
I think us playing a bunch has gotten him into watching more because he's like really into the pitching, especially because that's kind of what Blitzball is all about.
Does he watch it with his kids? Do you know?
I doubt it.
Because I feel like they'd enjoy it.
They probably would, but Chris is a selfish man.
And he's going to
a
start
bad father.
fucking dicing you up.
He probably will, honestly.
Kenny's going to watch it, and he's going to learn how to throw the meanest curveball you've ever seen.
His 4-year-old can hit tanks.
So we're in a fantasy baseball league with him as well, and every once in a while he'll just send us a video of him like doing soft toss to his 4-year-old, and his 4-year-old fucking crushing the ball out of the yard. It is absolutely insane.
Yeah, he can almost hit a home run out of our like Blitzball field we play
into
in.
your little league field.
Yeah.
The one you grew up playing in when you were in like juniors.
Yeah. The kid's good. But yeah, we had mentioned this off pod before too about my favorite game of this tournament. I think it would be the
Lovias versus We Got Ice.
The Lovias Woogas. You almost got me there. Lovias Woogas was so good because it was of course a swing off game, but sometimes the swing offs are sad where it's like, oh, first at bat strikeout, next one just like a dinky little single, and like okay, yeah, we expected this, or like the first at bat is like a double, and then it's hard to catch up to that. But we had like back-to-back doubles, like when an at bat gets matched, it's super exciting, and it was really fun to watch like Dalton have his breakout game and have the best game he's ever had. So I loved watching him succeed, and then like win the game himself as well. So that was really fun. But this was also great too, seeing that it wasn't a one-off for Dalton as well. Maybe this is a good segue. I
mean, look at it this way, right?
I guess it's not.
Before we segue, sorry, bad.
Nope.
Why don't you get better at podcasting, idiot?
Peter likes the no butt approach to improvising.
Yes, and is last year.
Yeah.
This is no butt. Much like me. Oh shit.
Oh,
timely fucking. Let's get there. We go. Funny guy. Chris Rose and Peter Moylan said it best. Right now, Dalton is the MVP leader in the warehouse. Or that's what the polls are saying.
Yep.
Can't blame me.
Yep.
But that's also what our player of the game is saying, because I'm giving it to Dalton Feely.
Dalton fucking Feely.
Dalton, Mr. Touchy-Feely himself.
Yep. That's his name.
That's his nickname. I'm pretty sure he's the one who broke that live on the Blitzball Boys.
It might be.
I think he's the one who said it's like, oh, touchy-feely. Haha. Okay, Dalton. Oh, we get it. You were cool in high school. You had a nickname that wasn't derogatory. God. Just piss on my grave while you're at it. Dalton's really mean, guys. Go listen to our interview with him from way back in the day. It's on the YouTube. It's on the Spotify.
He comes off as really cool, and we come off as just big losers.
It's really funny. Dalton's a really nice guy. He's very funny. We lied to him the entire episode.
Very gullible man.
It was very funny. But Dalton gets it. Dalton, 4 outs recorded on the mound, kind of nuts in a very, what's his name? Closer for the Yankees.
Aroldis Chapman.
No, currently.
Weaver.
The Luke Weaver performance where it's like he's getting the outs in the field. It's not necessarily, he's not a dominant strikeout guy. That's what you're getting from Dalton right now. He's figuring out ways to get outs. Great on the mound. 5 for 6 at the plate. We talked about with 3 of the RBI in this game. Only 1 earned run attributed to him, and it's from the walk that he gave up before Zoe hit his grand slam. Only one walk. If you sat here and I told you, hey, we got Ice versus Lovey's is playing, all 4 guys are going to pitch, only one guy is getting less than 2 walks, you would not think it was going to be Dalton Feely, but it was.
Yeah, that's kind of the key
So-
to his success this year. He's just doing an amazing job at just attacking. He's found a good release point that's going to get his balls in the strike zone pretty much whenever he wants. He had so much trouble finding any part of the strike zone last year, and he probably just made like a minor adjustment. I don't know if it was a mental thing or like a physical thing, but his pitches have the same sort of stuff and movement, but they're just more accurate now. And he doesn't have to be nibbling on the corners at all. He can kind of come right at people, and it's got enough stuff to strike him out or grind him out right to somebody in
fly him
particular. Which leads us to
Play of the game.
play the game. Ryan Cohen, congratulations. You have earned your first play of the game. You're on the board with
No.
the awards.
Oh, no. The duck of the game is if you get both of them, right?
I don't know what rules we established. I thought you
I
just
think we
hit that thing
established-
willy-nilly.
No, I'm pretty sure duck of... Well, when we do it for the awards, I'm pretty sure the duck gets played if you get both. Because K-Mac got it
Okay,
last
okay.
time.
So that's the duck. Okay.
So that's duck of the game. You have to get them both.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, not ducks.
Well, now I know. I wasn't aware of these rules either.
Yeah, you are. You
Okay.
wrote them.
Probably pretty drunk. Ryan Cohen,
All
nice play. You've been on fire since we made fun of you, so I think that has something to do with it.
Nobody made fun of him. We just didn't believe in him.
We didn't believe in him. We were rude, like we are now. We're mean now.
We're mean now.
But we're just being honest. We didn't have much faith in you. You looked shaky at
Yeah.
best.
Snaky.
And all of a sudden now you're a vacuum out there.
Yeah.
You're crushing
You suck.
it. And it was a big moment, too. That the 5 runs I
what I
just
said?
scored, I heard, and now I heard. 5
Yeah.
runs I just scored, an out was made, and this could have continued the momentum and put more pressure on Levy's at this point. So you kind of squashed all the momentum with that
Yep.
big play.
Big play.
It had been
Big play,
squashed.
Ryan. That's what we called you in high school when we went to the same high school together.
He
Um,
was an actor.
What?
Big play Ryan.
Big play, man. Shortstop. Big play, Ryan.
Big play Ryan.
So, a little bit weird here.
Okay.
We touched on it a little bit. This is typically where we do our projections for the next game, what to watch for.
Oh, this is weird.
Game's already happened, guys. Peek behind the curtain. Game's already happened.
Fuck.
It was pretty much exactly what I expected. Really good game. Tune in. We're probably going to release these simultaneously.
So just
So-
roll into the next episode.
Just roll on to the next episode. Leave us some comments. You know what? Leave us a comment on this episode if you think this was the best game of Blitzball Battle 5 so far. Me and Brendan obviously are divided on this. Brendan
If you
thinks
think
it
the
was
same
other
game
We Got
I
Ice
do, if
Cream
you think
for
game
the
3 was the
Lovers-
better game, message us. Brendan is handsome.
Or just comment on the YouTube that you think game 3 was the better game.
Also, guess in the comments what you think Peter's landline phone number is.
What do you think my landline phone number is? I'll give you a hint. Some numbers.
There's a bunch. Can't tell you how
Check
many.
it out.
Oh, how many old? Was that a cell phone? Like a flip cell phone?
No, it was my landline.
I thought you just had a whole lineup of old phone technology.
No, that was my landline phone.
Okay.
What did you think? It was the old school one with the cord?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's way more fun.
Brendan, it's 2024.
How do you slam that thing? Just break it.
How do you slam your phone?
Break it.
Brendan, if you're slamming and breaking your phone, what should you be drinking?
You're probably just drinking a bunch of subtle tea. It's a drink made by me. You can find it at subtletea.com. You can get $2 off your order of a 12-pack using code HoppyBoys. The Hoppy Boys is our sister podcast hosted by me and my friend Brian. We talk about beer. We just drank 100 shots in 100 minutes. And it's on YouTube at the Hoppy Boys YouTube channel. And you can also watch this very show on the Blitzball Boys YouTube channel. You can see Peter's cool hat trick he does.
Good joke. Joke of the pod.
Yeah, it's a more physical show than you think. If you've been listening and not watching, go enjoy all the fun physical gags over there. Subscribe, please. We are 10 away from triple digits. Sounds sad, but it's cool to us. So get us to 100, please.
Yeah, we've been really enjoying the community so far. I mean, it's not a ton of comments that we're getting, but we're getting some comments. We really like interacting with you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Brendan said, well, we got threatened.
We got threatened.
We got threatened to put
I
up
don't know.
this episode.
I don't even know if that guy likes the show. It's hard to tell.
He just wants to make sure YouTube is getting constant uploads.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all it is. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for contributing. If you're writing into the YouTubes, if you want to write to us on Twitter as well, names are below us. Peter Posk, Ruppy Puppy. What else do I normally say? Thank you again, I guess.
Thank you again. You make fun. You like. You hate your brother or something like that? I don't know.
No, we're out on that.
Okay.
But yeah, Brendan, ask me the question.
Got anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
Honey, bye-bye.
Bye.